LEGO officially revealed 3 new LEGO Star Wars sets that I got a chance to see during LEGO Fan Media Days a couple of months ago, so here's how that went.
So yeah, we have 3 sets here, and I'm going to start presenting the one in the middle here, the Venator. It is an 18 plus set with 643 pieces, and it's from the Starship collection. This one here is based on the ships seen in Revenge of the Sith, which is in the start of like very first scene where you come flying in and you see the Venator. And yeah, it's the open circle fleet. The one that is led by Obi-Wan and Anakin. And this ship has a lot of cool details. So I'll start from the side here first. We have this cool tapering here. It's a very flat ship, but it also goes to like a point. So making that was quite fun. And you can also look at the sides here. We have these ventral, on both sides. We have these ventral hangers with greebling on the side. And this greebling has some cool little Easter eggs like a Star Wars blaster and also like a Rock High sword. On the back, we have all of very different sized engines. And we've got some also cool part users here, I would say, with the barrels, and there's some palm tree top elements. Talking about elements, this set also has a new element. It's this 4x4 corner tile, and it has 2 prints for that, so left and right for these stripes. It is also on the bottom, and this open circle feed here is also a printed piece you saw last time from the acclimator. Besides that, it also has windows. Barely seen in the superstructure, hidden away, but still, if there's light coming through, you can see it. And it also has, what I would say is pretty cool Easter eggs. So in the middle here, you take the top off. Then on the inside, you have a little representation of the 2 interceptors that are seen at the start. Of course, not to scale, but we don't make pieces that small. And then on the inside here, you also have some blue plates, transparent blue plates, to represent these hangers. Lastly, this set was sketched by a colleague of ours in Lego City called Corvin. And when he came with this to me, he was saying that he did the invisible hand, which I did the sketch for. So it's this kind of like symmetry in it. And we both agreed, loving these 2 ships, that if we could make it to scale with each other, that would be great. So this is as close as we can get it to scale with the invisible hand.
My name is Jackson Hughes. I'm a model designer on the LEGO Star Wars team, and I love the Starship Collection. We all love the Starship Collection, so we thought, why not extend the concept to a ground vehicle? This is the AT-AT, as seen in the Battle of Hoth. It has 525 elements, it's an 18 plus model, and it will release on January 1st, like the others here. It is complete with lots of greebling and details. I'll turn it around so that you can see it. There are 8 printed tile elements on the legs, as well as a printed plaque in the front. And the scene is tied together quite literally by Wedge Antilles' snowspeeder, flying around the legs to tie them up with a tow cable, just like in the movie. There are a few Easter eggs on the inside of the model. Inside the head here, you'll see a micro-scale representation of General Veers, and on the other side, an AT-AT driver. And then on the inside of the model, there are a couple more. There's a group of micro-scale snowtroopers, as well as a printed thermal detonator element that represents the one that Luke throws up into another AT-AT in the film. I'll pass it off to Henrik.
Yeah, my name is Henrik, and I'm also a Star Wars designer. Been here for many years. I'm here to present a new brick-built BB-8. This is a little smaller than the ones we have seen before, but this is because this is all scaled to the brick-built R2-D2 and C-3PO, so you can post them next to each other. Working with this one, I also really wanted to get rid of all of those studded areas, and I really wanted to have the decorations. So this comes with 2 different printed discs and 2 different printed of these curved elements. But what I really like about this one is that when you roll it, there is a small wheel underneath. So when you roll it, it randomly turns its heads. And this is completely random. And it also swirls a little. So you see this. And all the discs turn. And of course, there's the function in the front that opens. And you have the lighter that you can pull out. And an extra small arm here in also. And because this is on Jakku, there's a lot of sand. So you have small pieces of sand in here that came into the structure. And it's a completely different build than what we've seen before. Oh, now it doesn't really work. Yeah. So it's built completely different. It's built like two of more or less the same build, but upside down and then connected. So it's really, really different from the ones we've seen before. And I hope you really like it.
Henrik, when you were designing BB-8, so did you always intend for him to be in scale with the R2-3PA?
Yes.
And then were you surprised at all by exactly how big he needed to be once you started investigating it?
Yeah, when we see them together, he's quite big. Yeah.
Niels, did you say that was a 4x4?
Yeah, corner tile.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a 4x4 tile and then cut diagonally.
Right, triangle. Okay.
Could we get a nice view from the top? Yeah.
While they're doing that, for the BB-8, did you know that you wanted to add that feature in with the head, the randomization, or did that come just from the design?
It was part of the design, but I didn't want it just to spin. I wanted that, like he's looking all around.
And was that a long process to figure out the perfect?
Yeah, it was quite difficult to make that function. Yes.
I'm excited to see how that works.
Yeah.
What was it like approaching the 8080 at that scale, Jackson? What did you kind of think about? Did you try any other scales on your way there? And yeah, how did you land on that?
The scale for this model was set by the leg joints. We knew we wanted to have a decorated element there, and so more or less I just kind of took the reference image and crunched it down to that scale. It is of course always a challenge to design in this smaller scale to get the details just right, because we strive for a high level of accuracy with these mid-scale models. I think the most difficult part of it was the head. There's just some subtle positioning of like the I don't know what you call it, the visor, the windscreen, and the lasers on the front, that just finding the right piece to get it where it needed to be was a bit of a challenge.
Thank you so much.
These are all set to release on January 1st, and maybe I'll be able to share some reviews with you all in the coming weeks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.